was an episode of Charlie's Angels one time that I had to eat some dirty lobster. It was lobster that had been left out.
Well, that's dangerous.
And, well, yes. I had to grab for the lobster. I had to look up, and there's a diamond. I had to eat the lobster. Then I had to go pretend like I was going to go spit it out by the trash can, but I'm really trying to grab the diamond. So what I do is I bit into the lobster. It exploded all over my chin. They just cut me completely out of that episode.
Oh, so we can't see that actual scene?
No, it's gone. It's on the cutting room floor, as they say.
It's okay, Tanya. One door closes, another one opens.
Closes.
Oh, well, Tanya, welcome to another episode of
RuPals! What is episode 9?
We're season 9, episode 9.
9. That's easy.
The episode opens, the girls are in the workroom, they miss Farrah already.
Oh, they're pretending to miss Farrah. They're like, oh, Farrah.
And they do this kind of half-hearted mimic. Oh, I'm Farrah. So it's like, wait, who are you being?
All of them are better than Farrah was, so, you know, give them credit for that.
Yeah, I'll take their Farrah over the originals.
I'll take Black Plague over Pheromone.
Oh, yeah, if you had to choose.
I'll just die in a wheelbarrow with other, you know, ruffians.
Okay, yeah, back in the medieval times. Speaking of medieval times, they've got a great turkey leg. If you're looking for just like a good evening, just a fun evening out.
The last time we went to medieval times, a horse's tail slopped cream corn straight in my face.
And I was too busy slurping down my strawberry margarita from my medieval goblet to pay much mind. I was preoccupied.
Yes, I think the horse whipped his tail in my face because you were trying to tickle his butthole.
Well, okay.
Fully inserted and digging for gold.
It was exploratory. I was learning about anatomy. Alexis is still shell-shocked and she says, I scarcely knew what happened.
I scarcely understood what happened, governor. What is she, like she's in a production of The Misanthrope?
Well, she let us know she is the Broadway queen, so she's like a grande dame of the great.
Oh yes, I scarcely. Well, I can scarcely remember your fucking name, and it's episode 9. Figure that out.
Here's Ru. She's gonna tell them this week's Maxi Challenge. It's to write their own pilot. They gotta create it, write it.
Thank God these girls are writing again. They're such scribes.
No, Tanya, it is very challenging to write a pilot. You know, I'm working on my own original pilot. Yeah, I took this creative writing course at my church.
Wasted money.
Oh, I'm having a lot of fun.
Pour your money away.
Well, you know what they say? They say, write what you know. So I'm writing about 2 friends at Starbucks. They love to go to Starbucks, and they love to get Tivana Blueberry Bliss, and they like to talk about their favorite Shondaland shows.
Oh, yeah. Hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, the hijinks that ensue, Tanya.
A show about women who go to Starbucks and eat things.
And the protagonist, she's this very sexy, very strong woman.
I love it. I'm available.
Hey, let's shoot that pilot.
Great.
With my camcorder. They got split into groups, and Nina's upset because she wasn't picked. Tanya, haven't we seen this before?
We've seen this before. You've seen it many other times. Now, Nina, I love you, but you're not the person I would think of to write a pilot with.
Yeah.
Nor would any of those people be.
That's right. So
I would write a pilot with the Pit Crew boys.
Oh.
Ching, ting, ting, ting.
Oh. Yeah, we're right.
The pilot would be about a woman who just can't stop fucking. 7 seasons. Slam. Seeth Emmys.
So the girls are hard at work. They're writing their pilots.
It was really fun to watch people write.
There's a little power struggle between Alexis and Peppermint. Who's gonna do the voiceover? They can't agree.
Oh, the pivotal role in any sitcom is the voiceover.
That's what it comes down to, I guess. Now, Nina and Valentina, they're having difficulty writing a script.
They said, we don't need to worry about the script, we'll just figure it out through improv.
Okay.
How goddamn insulting.
Yeah.
Do you understand that there's a craft? I studied at Chuckle Theatrics for 14 years. I did basic, I did basic 1, then you move up to medium, then I did wigs, punchlines, one-liners. I studied all of those things. There was one teacher, Sheila Glass, and Sheila taught me there's no other way to learn. You have to do what I say, and anything else is garbage. She's still there. She still has her stick. She just stomps down on the ground whenever she's mad a lot.
I should try that out. Do you think I should take a class?
Yes, I think you should. Sign up with Sheila Glass. She'll make you hate yourself in every choice you've ever made.
Oh, sounds like a lot of fun. I like to laugh. It's shooting time. The girls come to set. It's time to shoot their pilots.
Oh, they're pilots.
Oh,
here we go. With tastemakers Carson Kressley and Michelle Visage.
They're on the sidelines calling the shots.
Yes.
Giving them notes. Peppermint says Alexis looks like Kathleen Turner. Now that's a big compliment.
And an insult to Kathleen Turner. She looks like Anne Ramsey.
Shay and Sasha's shoot goes a little better. They're doing their blaxploitation 70s flick.
Teats and ASCII?
Yeah, what's that?
That sounds like something I was diagnosed with in the 80s.
Oh, sounds like my favorite music number from a chorus line.
Sure. Teats and ASCII. Gotta get a new French basket.
Hey, I always fancy myself a Cassie. I really am. Just let me dance for you.
We know.
Just show me the music in the mirror.
Oh, yes. I'm more of a Morales myself. Yes.
But they end their shoot by fingering each other's buttholes. They have their hands on each other's
Just like you and that horse at the Renaissance restaurant. Just like that. Yes, exactly. Only the horse did not reciprocate.
Well, you know what? That hoof was coming up. No. I think that horse had intention.
Yes, it was coming up towards my face.
To kick.
Yeah, to kick. I fear for my own life. Ashley, don't let her walk you to your car.
Now it's time for Nina and Valentina's shoot, and this one, it goes off the rails.
The funny thing is, I would pay to watch this every week.
That's true.
Because what else can happen? They're hookers, and the cop has on no clothes. They get thrown in jail, and then they get a folder.
It informs them about
RuPaul's Drag Race, and then they get on Drag Race after they smear peanut butter on their faces.
They make out on the stage,
yes.
And then they win.
Then they win.
And that's just the pilot.
That's
the pilot.
Yeah, that's just the episode 1.
Yeah, I mean, there's many more seasons to come.
And it's called Nina and Tina, so anything can happen.
But they can't remember that. They keep calling it.
It's very hard to remember that. It's very hard to remember the title of your own show.
It's typical.
I go on IMDb and I can't believe, I was like, was I there?
Also, now that they list student films on people's IMDb's, isn't that like 97% of the... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm mistaken.
You're digging real deep.
I'm mistaken. Michelle's flabbergasted by Nina and Valentina's lack of preparation. She just can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
I mean, Carson says he needs a riddle and a smoothie just to watch them.
Listen, you really don't want a riddle and smoothie. You will have so much gastric pain. You'll be in such a fog. You won't be able to feel your mouth.
Well, Tanya, that's why I don't drink your smoothies anymore. When I come over,
they're full of pills.
Yeah, I won't touch them.
It's a great way to get rid of old medicine. Just blend it all up.
See, I made that mistake once when I came over. I thought you were juicing. And 17 hours later, I woke up, my face was smashed between the fridge and your cabinet. And I
put it there.
That's a Saturday night. So the girls are getting ready for the runway. And Sasha's schooling them all on the history of club kids.
Oh, and then there's so many images that were Google searched that are being spewed at you of just people dressed up like tampons.
I do remember in the early 90s watching Geraldo and Sally Jesse Raphael and seeing those club kid episodes.
Oh, yeah. I do not remember the early 90s.
You know, I tried getting on those shows. You know, sometimes at the end of the show, they'd have a number you could call if the next week's subject pertained to you.
Yes.
And they'd one on horny suburban women who were seeking sexual release. Oh. It was just for a lark. I tried calling. I couldn't get through, but I tried.
Oh.
So I tell people I was on Geraldo.
It's so fun to talk about what you almost did.
I got a laundry list. And then, here we are, we're on the runway. And this week's illustrious guest judges include Noah Galvin from the recently canceled The Real O'Neills and
Lisa Robinson. Great.
Okay, should we go
I've been wondering what she's been doing.
Tanya, did someone cancel and they just grabbed a woman off the street?
Yes, exactly. They were like, you, and what's your name? And oh, that's completely forgettable. And what are you going to add to this episode? Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah, they give her no...
She seems nice.
She was a very pretty lady.
She seemed like a very nice lady off the street. If she can do it, why the fuck aren't we judging?
I mean, Tanya, at this point, I think we should be 2 guest judges on next season. Look for us, season 10.
No, see... Oh, now you can't just say, just like when you called Geraldo, you actually weren't on Geraldo.
Oh, right, oh yeah.
So you can't say see you on season 10 because we actually are not doing that.
You know, well, Tanya, I already added it to my resume. I appeared on RuPaul's Drag Race as one of the guest judges, so it's already on there.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, aspirational. You gotta set goals.
Look at me on this season, Since 8.
Now that's a sexy show.
Yes.
That's sexy.
Yes. I suck everyone off in a toilet.
And your psychic powers.
Oh. I'm on White Collar. Is that even on the air anymore?
Oh no, that got canceled.
Fuck.
Don't let that stop you. Put that on your resume. That's what I do. Oh, you should see my credits.
Oh, I can't wait to read your lie resume.
Oh, I call it my resume. That's how I get jobs.
I think it's how you rock yourself to sleep.
And then here are the girls rocking their club kid looks. You got a clown.
Peppermint was wearing peppermints.
Nina looks like a Skeletor ballerina stripper.
Yes.
In that look. And then Alexis, she looks like Daryl Hannah.
Which one is Alexis?
Country club food.
Oh, okay.
And now it's time to watch their pilots. Some classic sitcom comedy.
Yes. Mother Mary of Gay was just maybe one of the most depressing things I've ever seen in my life. They both have gay sons that they don't accept.
Then they both filleted baguettes.
Oh.
The nuns shoved baguettes down their throats and they were like just blowing them.
So it's funny to watch homophobes suck big bread dicks.
I mean, that's what I do at Olive Garden. When the breadstick comes, I do. I can't get it down my throat fast enough because they're bottomless.
Yes.
They'll keep giving you more.
You know it's not going away. You can take your time.
Well, I panic. I'm like, maybe they'll stop. Maybe they'll cut me off. And now it's time to crown the winner of the challenge, and Ru names Shay and Sasha the winners of the
Yay!
challenge. Yay! They won a $1,000 gift certificate to Spa on Rodeo and hair care products from Aquage. So, okay. But now it's time.
Like, here's a can of tuna and a wish.
Time for the judges' critiques. Alexis pulls this move. She says, I'm not throwing anyone under the bus, but...
Which is always throwing someone under the bus.
Yeah.
When you say, I don't mean to throw someone under the bus, you absolutely do. It's like when you write an email that starts with, not to sound like a dick, you are to sound like a dick.
Now the girls leave the stage. It's time for the judges to talk amongst themselves. They say that Alexis, her character didn't pop, and her body stocking looked like it didn't match her makeup look. So she was kind of
She looked like a froyo swirl that has just gone boring.
Now Tanya, here we are. The moment's arrived. The moment everyone's been talking about and building.
Oh, the powerhouse moment.
Here it is.
Thelma and Louise are driving off a canyon.
Valentina's lip sync when she wouldn't take off the mask.
Just take that thing off your mouth,
Just take
which
it
many
off.
people have told me before. And I say, these are my lips.
Well, no, I appreciate the gradients you work in.
Yes.
And you're rocking a Tao sunset.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Blue, 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 blue. I'm blue, ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-boo. And I remember thinking, how is she going to lip sync? Because she knows she's in the fucking bottom.
Right,
It's Nina and Tina show.
That one tanked, yeah. So that's the thing, Tanya. Why won't you just take it off? Just take it off. Why won't she? So finally, after a very cringe-inducing, uncomfortable, and awkward moment where Ru drops the nice act, Ru says, take it off. What part of lip sync for your life don't you understand?
And when RuPaul tells you to fucking do something on RuPaul's fucking show, you fucking do it. You don't talk back. On Tanya's Drag Race, everybody would have been gone home first episode.
Boom,
the next episodes would have just been silence, and so I could have slept.
It would have been a 2-episode series. Valentina talks back to Ru.
She's like, I'd like to keep it on.
I think everyone just crapped their chonies.
So she takes it off, and then it's obvious that she didn't know the words.
That's why
she doesn't know
take
the
it off.
words.
She doesn't know the words. Mystery solved, secret revealed.
How far is the bar being lowered?
Yeah.
You know, back in my day, drag queens fucking sang. They wrote their own lyrics that were actually funny. They had a point of view. They had a personality. They told jokes. And now it's like, all right, so these girls can't do any of that. So let's have them lip sync, which is just move your mouth to the words that have already been written for you by Ariana Grande.
Right.
So you don't even need to make any noise come out of your mouth. You don't need to think of anything other than just memorize. Is your mouth going to be here, here, here?
Well, Tanya, drag is an ever-evolving art form, and now...
An ever-devolving cruise into the trash. So yeah, sorry bitch.
Yeah.
Dims the brakes.
Bye-bye.
No sympathy.
Oh, and I know all the fans at home have been railing against this decision online. There's been
Why? She's beautiful, but she added nothing.
Yeah.
And that fucking beret. That beret.
Tanya, we have to say farewell to that beret. We won't say that.
I can't wait to never see that thing again.
Oh, but meanwhile, Nina was rocking it. She was batting her titties.
Nina was great.
Just this
Nina is great. Nina's crazy as shit, but
Yeah.
she's fucking great. My God, amongst the garbage pail kids, at least give Nina a gold star for understanding why she's there.
Yeah, she's this paranoid schizophrenic genius.
I'm on board.
I'll take it. Genius and madness.
Sign me up. Party of two.
Valentina had to sashay away, and before she went, Ru told her words that will ring in her ears forever. She said, you almost could have made it.
You almost went there.
You almost made it to the end.
You almost went there.
You could have won it. So she'll be haunted by that forever.
Sounds like she's gonna need to belt her legs into the bed tonight and every night.
We got to see a lifelong trauma be born.
Oh.
Well, Tanya, here it is. Another episode of Drag Race in the bag.
Oh, we really did it. We really did it.
And thus ends another episode of
RuPals!
Tanya, we should write our own pilot. We got to get on it. I'm holding you accountable.
Yes, all right. That's what you have to do. You get an action group.
Okay.
You hold each other accountable, and you say you need to write 3 pages a week.
I'll start the doodle.
So write your 3 pages.
Yeah, I'll get you on
and
there.
you sign up for it, and then you'll have a pilot, in 6 years.
You want to co-write on my Starbucks pilot?
No, I'll just be on it. I'll just show up. I'll be on it.
This could be a great vehicle for you. I'll be the fun barista, and I just chuckle and
We'll have auditions.
Oh,
we'll audition.
really?
We'll see. We'll see what the auditions say.
Well, the character's name is Damiana.
Great.